Timmy, the heart and soul of Central Florida. The views and opinions of the following program is not necessarily those of WOKB, staff, and management of Unity Broadcasting.
Welcome to RealEstateCentralFlorida.com with Harry and Jaslyn Bing of Bing Home Advisory Group and your home sold guaranteed realty, your radio realtor.
Good morning, Central Florida, and welcome once again to RealEstateCentralFlorida.com, your one-stop, did I say one-stop shop for all of your real estate needs. Hey, we are home of the guarantees where we guarantee to sell your home at a price 100% acceptable to you, or we'll buy it or pay the difference in cash. Why? Because we are the home of the guarantees. We have a home seller guarantee. We have a home buyer guarantee. Love it, or we'll buy it back or sell it for free. We have a down payment guarantee. That's right. We're actually guaranteed to find you a down payment program that's applicable to you and your situation if you qualify for the guidelines. Hey, we have a lease buyout guarantee. What does that do for you? That allows you to get out of that lease early so you can buy that house now and start building your wealth instead of someone else's. Hey, good morning, Glenn.
Hey, Harry, how you doing? You was on the road.
Well, I wanted to keep going, because we do have the program, too. We got our fabulous tenant purchase program, which is if you are in a house and you like that house and you consider buying that house, you need to dial us up because we have a tenant purchase program that will allow you to move into that house, and it can give you anywhere up to $45,000 to help you buy that house. If you're a seller and you're worrying about trying to find your home, well, we have a Dream Home Finder program built where you can tell us a subdivision you want to be in or two subdivisions you want to be in. We'll use our marketing dollars and expertise to find you a house in that subdivision. And then we have our rent-to-own program. Got some cash, but credit's still a little low? Hey, our rent-to-own program might just be for you.
Man, that's really good. That's good stuff, Harry. Harry, what are the advantages of new homes versus older homes, of new construction versus older homes?
Well, when you're going with the older home, you might have bigger yards. That's a common one. Right. You're going to have a little bit more character because all of the homes are not built like tract homes. You go into one of those subdivisions and in a tract home and you'll pull up in the wrong yard in a minute, because
they all look the same.
They look so much the same. Yeah. You're going to have in a much more established neighborhoods. In other words, you're going to have a good idea who your neighbor's going to be. They've been there for a while. They can give you some history and background in it. Those are just a few of the things, but you're going to have, some people say that the older construction is higher quality than the newer construction. And that's true in some areas, but not true in all areas. For instance, like when you look at the roof sheeting, where in these older houses, they had real plywood, they actually used 1x8. So, the roof sheeting was seriously.
Looked like it was thicker. Looked like the plywood was thicker.
It was solid.
Yeah.
Now they use fiberboard to just glued together. So you have little things like that right there that make up the difference. But now what are the downsides to an older home? Smaller spaces. Sometimes the rooms were smaller, a lot smaller in older homes. Why? We didn't have as much stuff. We didn't have computer desk, TV. We didn't have all of those things. So when I was growing up, Mama said, go to your room. That was real punishment because wasn't nothing but a bed and a dresser in there. Okay, now you're going to these kids' room. It's like a one-bedroom efficiency. They ain't got to come out of there except to go to the bathroom. They got everything in there.
And some of them got the bathroom in there.
Some of them got the bathroom in there. And so you got maintenance is another issue you have to deal with on older home. If you're getting up in age and you decide to downsize, you want to make sure you do that to a newer home so you don't have to worry about the issue of maintenance. And finally, with the older home, you got to deal with updates. You might have time to get rid of that pink bathroom, that pink tile, or that yellow tile in the bathroom, or that olive green bathroom, and upgrade and remodel your kitchen and your bathroom. But now with new construction, guess what? They're more energy efficient. So you're going to have lower power bills. It's going to be built to the current code, so it's going to be able to withstand a lot more when it comes to natural disasters. And you're probably going to have a built-in dishwasher, wiring for electronics, and even features like wine coolers are being built into some of them as an option right now. So you're going to have pros and cons both ways. The best way to figure out what's going to work best for you is to just call us at 407-654-2626. That's 407-654-2626, and set up your own free one-on-one counseling session where we can walk you through, show you some of the floor plans that are out there, and kind of give you some guidance as to what might work best for you.
Man, I love it. The new construction, the smell of new, the carpet, the painting, the wood, and all. It's so beautiful.
Yeah,
but listen, what would be your 5 major mistakes to avoid in new construction?
Oh my goodness!
We're choosing new construction.
Well,
I
think the first,
inside scoop.
I think the biggest mistake people make is they think they can negotiate with the builder. You know, and so you can't negotiate with the builder, particularly on price. Okay, not when there's a housing shortage. Now that's starting to change a little bit. I'm seeing some hints that the builders are beginning to give a little bit more toward the buyers now because the market is slowing up. The number 2 is you don't budget for items not included by the builder. You know, like some builders don't have a beautifully landscaped yard. They give you some grass and 2 little trees and that's it. So you got to get in there and do your own
items not budgeted by the builder.
So some of them don't give you window coverings. So that means you got to go in there and put blinds in there. Some of them don't even give you toilet paper holder and towel racks anymore. And so you need to find out about those things so that you can properly budget. I think the next one is people not shopping around for a lender. Because the builder's lender is not always the best lender. See, he might be offering you $5,000 to use that lender, but is that going to be the best lender for you? And it's not always the best lender for you. And then make sure you understand the builder's warranties and timelines. Because they're having that contract, they got 18 months to build a house.
That's a major mistake.
And it can happen. And they got their own warranties. And some builders might give a 1-year warranty on this and a 10-year warranty. Other builders might give a 2-year warranty and a 10-year warranty. Some builders might give you a 3-year and a 10-year warranty. You want to find out about which warranty you're getting. And then you want to avoid upgrades that don't increase the house value. Okay? Because people do that right there all the time. So number 1 is don't assume you can negotiate with them. Number 2 is be sure to budget for items not included in there. Number 4, don't choose a lender without shopping around. And be sure that you understand the builder's warranties and timeline and avoid upgrades that don't increase the home's value. That's like going from Formica to granite or quartz. That increases the value. Okay? Or going from laminate flooring to tile, or going from vinyl flooring to laminate or tile, that increases the value. But if you already got 42-inch cabinets in there with crown molding and you go for the $10,000 upgrade because they look prettier, that's not going to add any value. That was just pretty to you. Okay? And so I've seen people want to make upgrades. That's why we go with you to the design studio, because it's like the candy factory for a kid. Okay? And if you don't have somebody slapping your hand and say, nope, not that, not that. And this is why, and this is why you don't need to do that. Because you wind up adding things that don't increase the home's value. Okay. But they will increase your bottom line.
Okay. You got any other tips, Harry, about new construction?
Well, if I were going to give you a quick hit list of tips that you want to be aware of.
You know that's what we want.
Number 1, use your own agent. Make sure you have an agent when you go out there.
For new construction.
Before you start going out to these sites, giving your information. Before you ever go out there and sign in, make sure you have your own agent. You know, if you don't have an agent, just call us. We'll be your agent. 407-654-2626. If you get caught up out there and they feel like they're pressuring you to sign something, then just put our name down. Harry Bing is your realtor, right next to your name, and then there's going to be a second spot to write my name below. So there's no confusion. Don't expect price reductions. The builder will not reduce the price. Did y'all hear me, Central Florida? The builder will not reduce the price, okay? But now what he will do is he'll give you some concessions. Okay, he might upgrade that refrigerator for you, or he might give you an additional tile upgrade, but he's not going to reduce the price because that hurts him down the line. So you need to, builders incentives also in the form of interest rates may not be coming, but you can get that outside by choosing another lender, okay? Builder warranties vary, so you can also come in and ask them, can I get a 310 instead of a 110, okay? Because that's going to help me more to have a 310 versus a 110.
A 310 versus a 110.
Because
Okay.
110 is just that first year, for all of the little small things around the house, you'd rather have that for 3 years.
Okay.
Okay. The floor plan isn't the floor plan. Okay. Understand that, people. That little floor plan you're looking at, okay, and you say, for instance, you're looking at the floor plan and it looks like it has a circular tub in there, you know, that round tub. And you might get your house and it got a square tub in there. So you got to be careful to ask to know how to look at that floor plan and say, is this an accurate rendition? Okay? That's why sometimes it pays to drive 40 miles to go see a model. Okay? It pays to drive 50 miles to go see a model. You know, another thing is don't expect to go in there and modify their floor plans. If it's a tract builder, you're not going to change their floor plan. Why? Because they got that house down to a science. And they're not going to let you come in there and change it. And then all of their subcontractors got to adjust to the one change you made. Nah, that's not going to happen. Okay? Expect about 5 months after permitting, the minimum for your house to be built. And also in today's time, expect supply chain delays. Windows are a big delay. Cabinets are a big delay. Even now, countertops are becoming a big delay. We got one going right now where they came in and said, hey, the quartz factor is out of that design, out of that particular quartz you picked. You need to pick another one. Well, they actually didn't say pick another one. They said, we picked another one for you. We said, doesn't work that way. You're going to show us what you got, and my buyer is going to come back in and pick again. You are not going to pick for my buyers. And so what Jocelyn did was she got on the phone. She called some other warehouses. She found the same quartz somewhere, and they wind up getting enough to at least do the kitchen and what they wanted originally. And then they're going to have a secondary quartz in the other bathrooms, okay? But that's going the extra mile for your client. Mm-hmm. You know, you need to, like I said, add some extra time in there for your build out. Don't expect perfection. Why? Because it's built by man. It ain't no be perfect, okay? It ain't, you will see some imperfections in there. Do not try to walk the site when people are there working. Always go on off days. Always get permission from the site supervisor or the salesperson to go on, but don't go out there while they're working. Just walk, okay. Because you don't know if they got nail guns going. You don't know what's going on that day. So don't be out there. Be nice to the foreman. I always tell people that. Be nice to the foreman. If it's hot when you show up, you got a bottle of water. If it's cold, you got a cup of coffee. Okay? You want him to be your best friend. Take lots of pictures, people. Every time you go out there, take pictures. Ask for the leftover paint, the leftover vinyl, the leftover tiles, the leftover carpet. Ask for all of that stuff, okay? Because you're going to need it, okay? Do your own inspection. Don't let them talk you out of it, okay? Get your own inspection. And move-in day is the sweetest day on earth when it comes to new construction. Hey, I'm Harry Bing, your radio realtor. Feel free to give us a call at 407-654-2626. Hey, if you like any of these reports, just text report to 407-654-2626. 407-654-2626. 2626. Just text report and we'll get them over to you.
Get on the road to home ownership each and every Friday at 7:45. RealEstateCentralFlorida.com powers Get Up Mornings with Erica Campbell right here on Central Florida's #1 for inspirational music. Your gospel music headquarters, Inspiration 1680 and FM 100.7. Harry will be here in the studios. He's somebody that you need to know. He's a resource. Give him a call here before he leaves, 407-894-1680, 407-894-1680 for Harry Being, Being Home Advisory Group, and your home so guaranteed realty, your radio realty.